Hi Leyuha, welcome to my channel. We're gonna watch today, guys, Yuzuru Hanyu a video. This video meaning say guys, precious precious shots legends are out. Anyway, let's see. If you guys want more about them, please comment down below.
The Legends valuable footage
that was a good
has been
start.
released. A video has been uploaded to social media showing Yuzuru Hanyu, the men's figure skating champion who won back-to-back Olympic titles in Sochi 2014 and Pyeongchang 2018, attempting a quintuple jump, causing quite a stir among fans. This is the real video of Yuzuru Hanyu attempting a quintuple jump with the help of a fishing rod.
Wow, bro,
December
that was
15th
really
is World Figure Skating Day,
hard.
declared by the International Skating Union, ISU, as a day for figure skating fans and athletes from all over the world to world champion national skating. That I will see quintuple jumps in my life. It's not for nothing that the all over the world to skate together and socialize through skating. To mark the day, Jeff Denisio, coach of the prestigious Canadian Figure Skating Club Cricket Club,
this
has
is
released
really
a video.
good.
Hanyu, who once trained at the same club, posted a rare video on his Instagram of himself attempting a quintuple toe loop. As Hanyu enters the toe loop trajectory with the harness to help him through the jump, he jumps high and powerfully. Although he was spinning at high speed, unfortunately, he was not successful. Although the jump was not landed, Mr. Denisio, who was supporting and next to Yuzuru, expressed his shocked reaction while looking at the camera. The text read, "Happy World Figure Skating Day." This is a nostalgic video from a long time ago, adding that although it was used, it was definitely a 5T quintuple toe loop. At the men's singles Grand Prix final held in Grenoble, France from the 5th to the 8th of this month, Ilya Malinin of the United States performed all types of jumps, including combinations such as axel, lutz, salto, loop, salchow, and toe loops. It was designed with a completely different dimensional configuration that rotates 4 times. As a result, all his runs were underestimated, but the audience greeted the bold challenge of the world champion with a standing ovation. The god of quadruples, this is Malinin's nickname, still admires Hanyu. Skating fans around the world are overwhelmed by the rare footage of the great talent, who is currently actively working as a professional skater, taking on the first challenge in human history. Honorary Vice President of the International Skating Union, ISU, Alexander Lakernik said that he hopes to see with his own eyes the quintuple jumps performed by skaters in competition. I never believed that it was possible to jump a quadruple axel. The attempts that I saw from Yuzuru Hanyu, from Artur Dmitriev, they were hopeless. Now Malinin is doing it. Is it possible to do a quintuple jump? Now I think yes. That I will see quintuple jumps in my life. It's not for nothing that the ISU introduced a rating scale, just in case, but nevertheless, Lakernik told journalists. Yuzuru Hanyu appeared on the front page of Sports Hochi and Daily Sports on December 8th. In addition to the front page, there is a detailed color report on the ice show that took place on the day of his 30th birthday, and the daily page even has poster-sized photographs on the spreads. Both newspapers, which are usually called the motor newspapers of the giants Hanshin, have turned into Hanyu's PR agencies. The current players are cornered. According to a national newspaper reporter, those articles were pushed to Grand Prix of figure skating final, the ladies free skating, but those articles were pushed aside. This is the world's largest tournament, where winners of tournaments held around the world, such as the NHK Trophy, gather to decide who is the best in the world. There, the Japanese teams competed with 5 of the 6 women and 2 of the 6 men, with Korea also competing in a pair, making up what could be considered the strongest lineup in history. As a result, although first place in both the men's and women's pairs went to an American, we secured second and third place in each of the men's and women's events, as well as second place in a pair. In the women's junior category, the Japanese did well, taking every place on the podium. However, even if all those articles were combined, it would be less than 1/10 the width of the Yuzuru Hanyu's birthday paper. Incidentally, the Maosada ice rink opened last month. While some newspapers reported the event on their front pages, the NHK Trophy, which was held around the same time and in which Japanese teams won 6 medals, was only covered in his regular reports. The reason for the difference in the mind.
Nice.
What is this difference? I know it
Yeah.
sounds unpleasant, but it all comes down to sales. The reporter had said this with a wry smile earlier. It's true that the down to sales. The reporter had said this with a wry smile earlier. It's true that the number of talented active athletes has increased, but it doesn't translate into sales. They lack charisma. When we publish photos of Hanyu, if they are black and white or have creases, we get complaints from readers. However, the current players don't have many enthusiastic fans, and there are no haters either. Come to think of it, when he left the team, there was a boycott of the sports newspaper that wrote, "Leaving." That's why I pay close attention to the words I use. The reporter said. Yuzuru is featured on the cover of the special January 2025 issue of ESC Women's Magazine. The issue features an interview with Hanyu and comes with a double-sided poster. In support of the issue, a behind-the-scenes video from the shoot was released on the official ESC Magazine YouTube channel, during which Yuzuru danced to Teisei Miyakawa's songs Raya Kadatsu, opening of the second part of the Fantasy on Ice 2022 tour, and Last Ambient. A huge banner advertising the photo book, Yuzuru 4, has been hung on the Shueisha building in Jimbocho, Tokyo. It will remain there until mid-January next year, although there is a possibility that this period may be extended. A digital sign on the first floor of the building displays the cover and some photos from the photo book. Yevgeny Plushenko congratulated Japanese figure skater Yuzuru Hanyu on his 30th birthday. It gives me great pleasure to congratulate my good friend, figure skating hero Yuzuru Hanyu on his 30th birthday.
I wonder.
Happy birthday, my friend.
How it
Health
goes.
and happiness, wrote 2-time Olympic champion Plushenko on his Telegram channel, publishing a congratulation in English.
Sometimes?
2 years ago, the world of figure skating lost a unique athlete. After the third Olympic cycle, Yuzuru Hanyu announced his transition to professionals. In modern terms, the legendary Japanese ended his sports career and focused not on chasing points and titles, but on performing in shows. There's a feeling that Hanyu's already impressive fan base has only increased after saying goodbye to tournaments. In the world of figure skating, this is rare. Usually, an increase in popularity is caused by entering other areas, such as working in the media and finding yourself outside the ice arena. But the 2022 Olympics, a failure by Yuzuru's standards, only attracted additional attention. In fact, skates and blades continue to be his main working tools. Over 30 months as a professional, the figure skater has presented a huge number of new productions, and each performance has something unique, be it an exit from a jump or improvisation in steps. It is all the more interesting to watch each performance of the great athlete. Hanyu brought a completely new type of performance to the world of figure skating, solo shows. Before the Japanese, no one could afford to aim for something similar. Someone lacked fame, someone lacked imagination, and someone simply would not have been physically able to pull off a 2-hour performance in front of several thousand spectators. Yuzu felt that he had the strength to surpass his predecessors. In personal projects, the champion not only performs, but also develops the concept and completely produces the show. Each of them has its own story, but the one that stands out is, of course, Gift at the 35,000-seat Tokyo Dome in February 2023. The scale is impressive. His tours do not carry superficial meaning. To fully understand, you need to know the context of the story and immerse yourself in the events beyond the rink. Nate Stellata pays tribute to the events of 2011, when Japan was hit by a massive earthquake. One of the places hit hardest was Sendai, Hanyu's hometown. Therefore, the figure skater regularly does charity work for the benefit of damaged regions, and attracting the attention of tourists is also one of the moments. And the collaboration with the legendary gymnast Kohei Uchimura was a pleasant bonus. At the same time, getting to any of his performances is quite a quest. No matter what the capacity of the arena, there are no freely available tickets. Access to purchase is distributed through a multi-stage lottery, and the probability of winning in practice is not as high as it seems. The 2023 World Championships in Saitama did not see such excitement. Any post on social networks gets hundreds of thousands of views in a matter of minutes. The international fan base allowed Hanyu to sign a contract with the fashion house Gucci as an ambassador. It is quite unusual to see a Japanese among tennis players, football players, and media personalities.
Yeah.
After all, figure skating, despite all the talk, remains a niche sport. But this only emphasizes the exclusivity because fans, especially from China, instantly buy up all the positions. The international scope is also present in the interaction with fans.
Oh my
Often
God.
after the performance, Yuzuru thanks the audience in several languages, and at one of the shows in the running line you could even notice a cute welcome. And this during the total cancellation of Russia around the world.
Wow.
What is important is that this during the total cancellation of Russia around the world.
Right?
What is important is that Hanyu did not settle for the baggage from his sports career. 2 years after the end, he continues to fight with quadruple jumps and triple axels without lowering the bar. Even with the seeming perfection of skating, the Japanese finds flaws in himself. He learns to dance on the floor in order to later transfer new formats to the ice, and works out everything down to the smallest detail. In general, if you can and should worry about the future of figure skating, then for Yuzuru, after the end of his career, everything is only going better. The lack of preparation for competitions and mandatory regulations only expanded his opportunities for development on the ice. Do you love Yuzuru? Then give this video a heart. Thank you. See you again.
Yeah. I give you a heart. Anyway, guys, if you guys not thought about them, please comment down below, guys, and take care of yourselves, and bye bye.